The book that I am recommending is The House on Mango Street by Sandra Cisneros. Esperanza is a little girl who moves with her family to a house on Mango Street. It's a small, crumbling red house in a poor urban neighborhood. Not at all what Esperanza had been hoping for when her parents promised to move the family to a house. Esperanza, who's often followed by her younger sister Nini, meets the other residents of Mango Street and describes their often difficult lives in a series of vignettes or short sketches. Most of the neighborhood's residents are Hispanic, including Esperanza, whose father is a Mexican immigrant and whose mother is Latina. The beginning of the book introduces us to a collection of characters and explores their cultural backgrounds and how they are affected by poverty, exile, and the restrictions of prescribed gender roles. One of the main themes in The House on Mango Street is finding self-identity, finding who you are. Esperanza is ashamed of her family's poverty and describes several instances in which she lies or tries to hide the fact that she is poor by saying that she lives in a different house or hiding her unattractive shoes under under the table at a party. Puberty also provokes some feelings of shame for Esperanza, whose experience of adolescence is made even more painful than usual by two instances of sexual aggression. One in which an old man at work forces her to kiss him, and one in which some boys at a carnival rape her. Some of Esperanza's friends also suffer significant hardship. Alicia, whose mother is dead, is forced by her father to rise early every morning to make tortillas for her family. Sally, a beautiful girl at school, endures regular beatings by her father. Minerva, a teenage mother of two, is constantly being abandoned or beaten by her husband. Esperanza's mother encourages her not to let men hold her back and not to lay her on the threshold waiting for the ball and chain of marriage. Witnessing the fate of her female schoolmates who marry young to escape the abuse of their fathers, only to suffer at the hands of their new husbands, Esperanza resolves to leave Mango Street with her books and her papers. She dreams of having a house of her own, where she can write. An encounter with three spiritual sisters at a neighborhood wake suggests that she will be successful in escaping the neighborhood, but that she will never be able to deny her past. The three sisters convince Esperanza that when she leaves, she must come back for those who cannot leave as easily, and work to make Mango Street a better place. So why teach The House on Mango Street? Well, Esperanza is one of the most likable characters you'll ever meet. She's smart, she's funny, she's lonely, and charmingly awkward, kind of like everyone. Her character draws attention to the universal experience of being human, and especially to the particular awkward time of life that we call puberty. Reading this story helps us to feel more connected with the people around us because it reminds us that even though we've all had painful or embarrassing experiences, we all have the potential to overcome them, and that's kind of awesome. That's exactly what Esperanza does. She overcomes, living in poverty. She overcomes being ridiculed by others. She overcomes feeling abandoned, and she gets an optimistic mentality. She rises above everything that's going on in her environment. The House on Mango Street is also a coming-of-age novel, and there are so many ways to connect it to students' lives. The fact that the passages are short is good. They are actually dense with stylistic techniques and larger meanings. You could really spend months on this novel. You can do tons of creative writing as well as lots of reader response with it. It also provides a lot of interaction with students as far as the personal experiences, being able to relate to it. it's a very interactive book. In my opinion, just the overall ending of The House on Mango Street just shows how, though many of the stories she tells are painful and sad, the author never writes them with a sense of despair. That's what I really love about this novel. Instead, her characters display a determination to persevere, to reach, and to dream of a better life. This novel is such a good book, and it has so much depth to it. And I definitely recommend it.